know the messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this law, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any more. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them U.P.K rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this law, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me for. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Can't do with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Damn.
We do this with a purpose, they mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose, they mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose.
I never cross my niggas, I am not Christian. Stuck in my ways, it's a life sentence. Caring to get you killed with her white privilege. But I die for this shit, just like Bivens. Real shit, I'ma die a legend. And I'm all about this work, I don't even sweat it. Too much sugar in they tank, they diabetic. Shout out to this brotherhood, cause I found a weapon. No protection, only if you fear the Lord. Every day a battle, life about war. If you don't do your 90 days, I can't vouch for you. Learn a box with them demons, nigga, self-paw. It's not hard, no excuse. You wanna stand on this podium, show and prove. You know the rules, it's time to apply pressure. Never let up on them till they get the message.
We do this with a purpose, they mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose, they mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this going down like the pedal more gas. heavy metal, hauling ass when the smoke settles. I control the devil, been a rebel, this the cause. Facilitating the laws, been the boss undercover. While you was fucking your lovers, I was subject to the prophet. Now I blast with the optics, any class, any topic. X-Man, you the opposite. Scanning this metropolis, the land is a necropolis. The hostages are on witness, the home of the truth. Slaughter the droves with a few like we was chosen to do. It's not a hoe in the crew, cause every soul was approved. That's why these soldiers let loose on the dupes. If I do me out, boots getting licked by a bitch named Julia. End game's nuclear, skies like Jupiter. The Israelite universe is taking over Lucifer. If anybody root for her or found with his accoutrement,
Can reap the benefits of their allegiance. It's a sodomist with Egypt.
I.S.U.P.K, how shall we face the east? Can any good come out of Nazareth? We need it. Once the Most High pleaded, consider it a done deal. Babylon and all its confederates are a dunghill. Better is the dead than the young still. One body, one mind, one seal. Even when conditions make it unreal. Through the number one will with courage. If you want it in the murders, and I gotta keep it girded while we do this with a purpose. They mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose. They mad we got a purpose. These other knuckles window shopping nigga make a purchase. They fucking up the verses like bitches in the churches. Flipping off the zeal like it's a skill to misinterpret. We do this with a purpose. They mad we got a purpose. We do this with a purpose. They mad we got a purpose. We do this with a purpose.
Kevin's check cards.
Yeah. Are the Matrix? Sham cheesy. Karatia. When me say U.P.K, U.K. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this pan the ends. Every man a try be the next pan the ends, dog. We fly out and one bends pan the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but no Pakistan. A the place where you juvenile a the big man. Braver you do time, brother, pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone. A the 6 pants and the rifle we kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. Me say, but it's a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. I same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rent span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead body them. Once upon a time round ya so did nice, full of vibes. Man a play football, choose a side. If I no football, you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Proof for crime, a certain black coffee get scrutinized. Check every taxi on the route I drive, then you to right them two connive. Man have to sleep at the and shoot a night. And watch your head back, you never know who for time round ya no safe again. Watch out for the hate of them and the traitor them and the fake friend dog the acre tens. No solution for make amends. Babylon say ceasefire, but we nah no fate na them a sake of them. Make the crime rate so great again. And Jamaica red hot like the equator belt of Jamaica bread. Cause you never break no bread. With the ghetto youth them you send the Terminator them, God. So man a fi whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but I know Pakistan is a place where you juvenile a the big man. Braver you do time, brother, pick one, dad. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone. A the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them respond. You be dead if you a Christian, devil in strong hands. A trick done, them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man name is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
I.S.U.P.K. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic trees. Tatter the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle it game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet. When you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget hurt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth. Me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years. Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. YAHANNA the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. YAHANNA, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm. U.P.K. Oh, one west. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace, him start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is U.P.K and the General YAHANNA. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear. Let him hear. Time to prepare. Spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear. Wheat, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batty man are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation. Send evils and curses on the horse sitting on the beast and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first thing. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and they be doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to building off it turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to building off it turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision.
No put your trust in our riches and wealth. Guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments. We make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog, it's a dog.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit. Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory. real.
Chemistry cards. Yeah. Are the matrix? Sham Jeezy. Haratia. When me say U.P.K, UK. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends. Dog, we fly out and one bend span the ends. But we die out and more dead pan the ends. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long day in a the war zone. But I no Pakistan, a the place where you juvenile a the big man. Pray for you do time, brother pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach but I never zone a the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. Me say, but is a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. I same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends. But we die out and more dead body then. Once upon a time round ya so did nice. Full of vibes, man a play football, shoes aside. If I no football, you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Proof of crime, a certain black coffee get scrutinized. Check every taxi on the route I drive, them youth I ride, them took a knife. Man have to sleep at the and shoot a night. And watch your head back, you never know what over time round. You're not safe again. Watch out for the hate of them, and the traitor them, and the fake friend dog, the acre tens. No solution for make amends. Babylon says ceasefire, but we not no faith na them, a sake of them. Make the crime rate so great again, and Jamaica red, hot like the equator belt, Jamaica bread. Cause you never break no red. With the ghetto youth them, you send the Terminator them, dad. So man a fi whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends. But we die out and more dead pan the ends. Lucky if you live long, they in a the war zone. But I know Pakistan is a place where you juvenile a the big man. Pray for you do time, brother pick one, dad. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone a the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them respond. You we dead if you a Christian, devil in strong. Hey. A trick done, them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Chemistry cards.
Right, boom, shalom on the ends. Myself, Officer Karafia, Officer Dunga Bar here. I'm about to get it on the end like we do every year. Let me get this shit sorted. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I need to get it sorted now. So I said Dunga Bar, so let me get it sorted. And then I'm like, shit, how do I get this sorted? Fucking hell. Let me get the background in. More sacrifice. We're there on the ends. Me, myself, Officer Dunga Bar.
Yeah.
One for coming through, how we do every Friday night, 7's last time, 9 to 11. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the brothers in Vegas having the cookout. You know what I mean? Big up to the Lord's Passover coming in the 1st of April. Make sure you contact the school 079-607-46784. 079-607-46784. Imagine this. I phone one of them organization today, and they're like, "What's I.S.U.P.K?" I'm like, "Shit, my number is registered on the thing." I fucking forgot, man. So like, but that's the number anyway. 079-607-46784. Contact the school. You know, we got a holiday coming up. When's
December 17th. Wait, December 17th. Hold on, let me see if that's the right date. December 17th on a Saturday.
December 17th. Make sure you contact that number there on the screen.
Yeah, December 17th.
Contact that number on the screen. We'll sort out arrangements, travel arrangements, hotel arrangements, whatever the case may be. And just contact the number, man. We got a powerful show today. 079-607-46784. Just contact the show, man. Any questions, any comments, anything you want broken down, just contact us, man. We got you, man. We're right here, right now. We'll sort it out. Also, the Lord's Passover in North Carolina. It's North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. 1st of April. Make sure you're there, man. I'm gonna be there. You're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there.
Why going for COVID jabs and that? Is it relaxed now or what?
Nah, still the same. So certain places obviously still need the passport.
So you need a fresh jab or what?
Nah. As long as you've got the 2.
Let me check mine.
So, now you got the 2, or you wouldn't have been able to fly the first time.
That was ages ago, though. I'm sure the NHS app on call you.
Nah, you still got them.
Yeah, I know that.
It's just boosters.
Is it wiped out or something?
Nah, so some people get their 3rd booster, their 4th booster.
I ain't getting no more jabs in. I can't be asked, man. This shit's took a toll on your arm. Oh, tell him, Donga boy, when you got your jab, what the man said about your wham and that. Tell him.
The guy's like, yo, man, the needle's not long enough. I mean, because the needle ain't long enough.
So yes, sir. The I.S.U.P.K.
You could get them comments too. You come to the I.S.U.P.K, you can get the muscles, you can get them comments too.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I got mine still. It's making sure. How do you put it in your wallet and that? Mine's expired. It used to be my wallet, you know.
I think how do you do it now?
Okay, I'll figure it out.
You have to double tap on the side and it should come up.
I'll figure it out, man. For all my iPhone, man, then back. You get me? You can put your code pass in your wallet. You get me? So we'll be flying out there, North Carolina. You get me? Hotel stuff available, you know.
So the information for the hotel, it ain't come out yet, but it's coming soon. As soon as it comes, we'll be sure to update everybody so you know where we're staying, and then when you can book your flights and whatnot, and what day to fly in, what day to fly out. How long are you looking to go for? About 4 days, 5 days?
4 5 days. See, man, I'll be smiling, you know. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited at that. Now you get me.
Listen, the UK is gonna be in the building, man.
Come on.
Listen, man, we was in Orlando. Some of us was in Miami. Some of us was accidentally in Miami. But you know, we made it work. We found a way to get to Orlando. So yeah, whenever you book your flight, before you book it or whatever, make sure it's booked to the right airport. You don't want to end up at the wrong airport, because in the end, it either costs you time or a bit more money. So yeah. Make
sure you contact 079-607-46784, man. We point in the right direction. You know, big up to Officer Canuck, big up to Tazapa One, Kamalara, Carl. Who else we got in here, man? You know what I mean? The Posh Kaya, Hawaba. You know what I mean? Taznawa I. Everyone like, share, subscribe. Big up the team, man. Come on, man. This is the baddest show in the UK every Friday, 9 to 11. You ain't gonna get no content nowhere else, man. You know what I mean? Big up Sharapar. You know what I mean? Straight from Brum. You know what I mean? You ain't getting no content nowhere else but right here on the ends from the UPK, man, in Brum. You get me? So let me play my first one, but my sister sent me this the other day. Yeah, I didn't know. Listen, I nearly cried. I didn't know whether to break my phone or to scream it. Oh God, it's like it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Our people are so destroyed. Like, we love everybody else and don't love ourselves, man. It's just frustrating, man. Let me show you this.
Ain't gonna see good people there, good people know people. And you see right now, I'm gonna buy her a cup of coffee. You get me? Don't know. I'm not sure, so I'm not joke. I'll show you. So she only got what?
Give to someone who deserves to be given.
I'm one of my very good friends. This lady, she's a very good friend. She's always saying hello to me. She always say hello to me and my family. Always. When it's holiday time, she wish me happy holiday. You know? Yes. So these are good people. You have to always look out for them, because them see me as a Jamaican born, they're in Ghana. See, good people, them, the good people know people. And you see right now, I'm gonna buy her a cup of coffee. You get me? Don't know, they don't know. I'm showing you, so I don't joke. I'll show you. So she only got 35 pounds an hour. And look, buy a cup of tea, yeah?
Thank you very much.
Have a cup of tea, auntie?
Yeah, thank you.
I see you later, yeah? All right. Don't know, so as I say, we always tell people, no matter where they're from, what race, what nation, you see, just do what you can. Exactly. Big up for yourself. Always look out for your people. As I say, don't just help people who can't help themselves at times. You have to.
Oh, man, listen. I saw that, yeah, I done really cried, man. Black people, we need help, man. Christianity is so strong that we love everybody else, so we hate our own, man. This man, because his skin's white, this man is helping a Romanian. He's helping a Romanian, man. You know who needs your help, black man? The other black people. But helping other black people don't mean nothing to us. It's not a good deed. Helping white people means something to us. We've achieved something, we've done something in life if you help a white person. And we're so destroyed, man. I saw that, I couldn't believe it. You know, black people, don't go bar. Black people say, don't go to the black man shop because they're what? They're two teeth. Don't support him. But yet, you know who's the real thief? That Romanian woman that you're helping? Yeah. She's the real thief, man. Romanian people pretend to be poor. Meanwhile, they got a mouthful of gold teeth, man. Romanian people are known for scamming people. They're known for begging and pretending to be poor and claiming on benefits. They're the real thief, man. When it comes to your own people, yo, don't go to the black man shop. He's two teeth. Why are black people two teeth? Black people charge too much, man. Meanwhile, you want to go out with Romanian, and the Romanian is the real thief, man. Right. They're the people you see outside the club selling roses down the bar for £5 or £10. Like, if you want a rose, £10, give you a rose. Biggest teeth, man.
And you know, when they come mainly, when you see a nigga patting a woman, you see patting a woman, they come with the bucket because they're not, all right, the woman's going to want, have you noticed that?
Yeah. You patting a woman, they come down, give rose for the beautiful lady, give rose, £10.
And the woman's looking at you like, are you going to get me the rose? And the Romanians looking, and they're both looking at you like, is he going to get me the rose? Listen, man, the opportunist, man. With her, she don't need the money. She don't need coffee. Imagine all the coffee beans black people pick. This man's buying her a coffee. Listen, man. He should remember that and say, I'm not going to buy her a coffee, man.
That's right.
He should say, I've got her enough coffees, and her forefathers, I've got them enough coffees, man.
That's right.
Really, Romanians are just Edomites, but the scum version of Edomites, man. They're just the low version, like your Romanians and your Lithuanians and all of them. They're all Edomites, but what? They're just a different faction of Edomites. Like, they're just the ones that the rich Edomites look down upon. Like, what you'll find is the British Empire, they sit at the top here, and then the Portuguese and French slowly sit underneath, and then the Lithuanians all sit at the bottom. They're all Edomites, man. But the thing is this, if you're not a British Edomite, other Edomites don't really look at you like you're one of them, because they sit at the top and the rest are underneath them. Whether you help a Romanian, a Lithuanian, a Russian, a German, an Italian, they're all Edomites, man. Just what they are is Edomites with different accents, man. Edomites with different accents that live on a different landmass.
That's right.
But they're still Edomites, man. Don't let the accent fool you and you think, oh wow, these like didn't do nothing because they didn't have no colonies. And the reason they didn't have no colonies, why? Because the British didn't allow them to, man. If the British said to the Romanians, you can have these colonies, we'll give you Jamaica as a colony, they would have took it, man. You think the Romanians are going to say, no, we care about them Jamaicans, we're not going to colonize? No chance. They would have took it, man. People look at camp, see these Romanians come up and say, well, we didn't have slaves and we didn't do this. You say that like you had an option. You say it like it was optional. If it was optional, you would have had black slaves, man. Right. They say like they had a choice, like
it was presented to them and they said, no, hell no, we don't want no slaves. You had no option. In Romania, there's no ports, man. In Germany and Italy, there's no ports, man. Italy is in the middle of landmass. There's no ports. In order to have slavery, you must have ports. Why? Because you ship the slaves in. England got ports, man, so you're shipping all the goods, all the cane and coffee beans, tobacco. America got ports, France, same. But Germany didn't have no ports, man. Had Germany had ports, they would have had slaves too, man. Don't think, well, this set of white people didn't have slaves, so that makes a difference. Black man, you got to look on white people how they look on you. White people don't say, well, he's a Trinidadian. You know what I mean? Drug dealers are made Jamaican, he gets a pass. Nah, man. They look at all black people as the same. All black people are the same, man. All of us, no matter what island you come from. And we got to start doing the same, man. Whether you're Dutch, French, Romanian, Irish, all you're exactly the same, man. It's lucky that
and all of them get involved, man. Listen, they had a meeting in, not that we care about Africans, but they had a meeting in called the Berlin Conference, man. It was called the Scramble for Africa. And what did all these nations do? Sat down and decided how they was going to
party,
how they was going to part Africa, who was going to take what. England took about 30% of Africa. Why did they have this meeting? So they don't knock heads and fight with each other, man. Because all these nations, it's heads, you Britons, you France, Germans, and they had a conference in Berlin. And then this is why what? Some lands in Africa speak what? Portuguese. Some speak French. Some speak British. Why? Because they decided how they was going to part up the land, man. They decided how they was going to take the land. And they had a Berlin conference, man. Type it and see if it comes up.
Berlin Conference.
Berlin Conference.
But Berlin is in Ireland.
Yeah. BERLIN. So they had a Berlin Conference, man. This is some history you probably don't know, man.
I keep telling you about Dungabar, you know, man. People sleep. Listen,
this is what I'm saying.
UPK, we're not no Bible holding pastors, you know. We know history, man. So luck, yeah. Should I share it?
Yeah. See if you see. Can you make it smaller as well?
No.
So now they had a thing called the Scramble for Africa, and why did they do that? So they didn't bump heads, man. You know why? Because what you'll find is the British, man, the Italians, the French, all of them know if they all go to war with each other, it becomes deadly. Because why? They all got weapons, man. So they thought, you know what? Let's have a meeting to take these younger nations. Give me a.
What you want?
Give me the countries that came together. So we'll let you know. See, it's called the Scramble for Africa, the Berlin Conference. Now, after they claimed our slavery ended, what did they do? Colonized Africa. They said, we ain't done yet. So they went to Africa.
The Berlin Conference in 1884 to 1885, also known as the Congo Conference, German Conference, whatever, and the West African Conference, regulated European colonization and trade in Africa during the new imperialism period and coincided with Germany's sudden emergence as an imperial power. The conference was organized by Otto von Bismarck, the first chancellor of Germany. Its outcome, the General Act of Berlin Conference, can be seen as the formalization of the scramble of Africa, but some historians warn against an overemphasis of the role in the colonial partitioning of Africa.
Listen, there's no overemphasis on it. When you look at Africa now, there's plenty of countries in Africa that speak what? Dutch, countries in Africa that speak English, countries in Africa that speak French. Portuguese. Go back to it. Let's see how they divided it. If it shows it on there.
Gone. But some historians warn against overemphasis of its role in the colonial partition of Africa. Skip down, yeah?
Yeah. See if the part's on there. Well, is it got the book somewhere? On the 14. So now these are the ones that came home without countries in Africa. 6 of them. Go ahead.
Of the 14 countries being represented, 6 of them, Austria-Hungary, Russia, Denmark, the Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, and United States, came home without formal possession in Africa.
So they wanted it, but they came home without it.
Fuck it up.
They attended the meeting, but they came home without it. So don't you try to tell me the Russians and all of them wouldn't want slaves and colonists. See if you can skip down to I don't know if it'll tell you on Wikipedia how much percent Britain took, but Britain took 30% of the colonies. And what did Britain take? South Africa and those kind of places. And this is why what you have tons of Africans in Germany till this day. Why? Because of this conference. Then Belgium did what? Belgium took Congo. Man. And then there was a man in Congo that was basically like basically it was like an activist and a freedom fighter. And what did the Belgium and I believe the IRA killed him, man. They killed him and burnt his body in acid. Type in you heard of Patrice Lumumba.
Nah.
Some man called Patrice Lumumba here. And imagine his family wanted his body back. Do you know what they gave his family back?
What?
Just his gold tooth. I'm seeing for Sunday. What gave him back was his gold tooth?
They gave him the grills.
Type in Patrice Lumumba gold tooth. Let's see if it comes up. So that was him there. Listen, he's Congolese. We don't care about none of that. We're just showing you that this oppressor is the devil, man. That's why we're showing you this. Not that we care. We're just showing you that this man is the devil.
This man fought to all nations, man. I would say Patrice Lumumba was a Congolese politician and independence leader who served as the first prime minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo. A member of the Congolese national movement, he led the MNC from 1958 until his execution.
Until his what?
Execution.
Listen, man, when you do anything opposite to this devil, they execute you, man. If you refuse to serve them, they execute you, man. Type in Patrice Lumumba gold tooth. I think they only gave it back maybe 2013, something.
What's that? How much you a gold tooth, but shit.
Really? And they apologized. They killed him. Years later, they apologized to his family, and they returned his gold tooth.
Why was it devil, man? So lucky, if I may. Belgium to return Patrice Lumumba's gold tooth in bid to atone for colonial crimes. Relic of the murdered Republic of Congo leader will be returned to his family.
Listen, he will be returned to his family, and all the return was his gold tooth. Imagine that. They returned his gold tooth, and that's it. Go ahead. I think you skipped over here, that part there, just under the picture.
The Belgian government will return a tooth of Patrice Lumumba to his family this week.
That's not taking the piss. You kill a man, and they kept his body, and all they returned was his gold tooth. You telling me this man ain't the devil? Listen, right, man. This man has harmed every nation, man. Every nation that's not his people, he's harmed them. Listen, man. People make it like, oh, we're just mad for no reason. This man has harmed every nation, man. And now what does he do? He lives in Congo, and he lives in the rich part of Congo. Now what does he do? He lives in South Africa. He lives in the rich part of South Africa. Listen, Crawford, if these devils kill me, don't take the teeth back, so like it. You let them keep the gold teeth. I want justice. I don't want them returning my gold teeth, man. I want some justice. Imagine that. They just give back your gold teeth. Which really could be anybody.
If it's in his, exactly. Could have got some grills.
That's it.
And give it back, man.
Yeah, people said, oh, well, while it is, they tested it and proved it was his. No. Listen, it probably hasn't been tested. I mean, wherever he got his gold tooth from, you could just go get another gold tooth from there, man.
Come on, man. They go jewelry quarter and get them, man. Come on,
that's
man.
it. So yeah, the moral of the story is this man's the devil.
That's right.
He harms everybody. And what they imagine this: they enslaved us, killed us, claimed they abolished slavery, and then went to Africa to do the Berlin Conference and say, all right, which colonies can we get there? And then now, if you look now, till this day in Africa, guess what? There's tons of white people that live there, man. South Africans, the white ones. Listen, there's a road in South Africa where there's a rich homes on one side, and there's like huts on the other side where the Africans live, and they're a road apart in Johannesburg, man. So whatever we say, sometimes people think we just say the white man's the devil for no reason. With no,
it's the devil, man. So lucky. Listen, the white man made Jesus Christ white, man.
Right.
Listen, Jesus Christ ain't Chinese in China. He's not African in Africa. He's white in Africa. He's white in China. No matter where you go, Christ is white. The angels are white. Right. God is white. Michelangelo, the Sistine Chapel. What the devil the Bible speaks of, man? Right. It goes around telling lies, man. The Bible says what? He's the devil that deceiveth the whole earth. This man deceived the whole earth, man. No matter where you go, God is white. No matter where you go, whenever the white man harms somebody, it's a crime and they got to go over there. Remember the Taliban? The Taliban, he got to go over there and sort the Taliban out because they're criminals. Meanwhile, the white man's doing worse crime than the Taliban. Right. But when he does it now, it's Thanksgiving. When he does it, it's a victory. When he does it, it's a victory. When someone else does it, it's a slaughter, man. One of the devil the Bible speaks of, man. So lucky, man. I had to let that rip, man. I'm back to that Rasta man, so lucky, man. I can't him off the hook, man. This man, he got what you call Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is when you hate yourself and love the people that are hurting you, man. And this man loves his oppressors, man. Buying this white woman, this Romanian, a cup of coffee. Let me tell you something, man. You might see these Romanians if you are, man, they're having a hard time in England, man. They're having a hard time in England. They are begging. Black man, let me tell you something. You had a harder time in England. The only problem is black people don't beg, man. But black man, when you came to England, guess what? You didn't get no benefits like these Romanians do, man. You was living in a one room with family members. We used to all wait online to use a cooker, wait online to use a bath, man. Talk about my granddad was probably the same line as your granddad. Who even knows, man? Waiting for a bath. That's how we live, man. These Romanians get to live in a house paid for by the government, man. Get flats and free food and all these benefits you didn't have, black man. Don't feel sorry for them. If you're a black man and you want to buy someone a cup of coffee, you buy me a cup of coffee, man. Right. You buy that black woman pushing a stroller by herself a cup of coffee, man. You buy that black man on drugs a cup of coffee, man. You buy all them black men in the council states, buy them a cup of coffee, man. Don't give your money to no Romanians, man. Because black men, they ain't doing it for you. Right. Black people suffer and die in every country on the face of the earth, and no Romanian has ever come together and put money together for black people, man. No Romanians have said, you know what? I seen the movie Top Boy, it's a shame. Let's help these black people out, man. No, they haven't, man. Like us, we shouldn't give a damn about them. The Romanians will be okay, man. Romanians have gold teeth in their head, you know, isn't it? Listen, gold teeth in their head, man. They'll be okay, man. So lucky, man.
And you know what's crazy as well? Romanians is the biggest shoplifters ever, man. Listen, the biggest shoplifters ever.
Yeah, still.
Romanians, the stuff that you throw and you skip, you see them going through your bins and taking out all of those kind of things. And Romanians think they're better than us. Listen, man, there's one slave that I used to do, and we caught some Romanians stealing, man. And I called the Romanian a thief, and you know what the Romanian said? At least I'm not black, man. So the Romanian looked at me and said, at least I'm not black. Whereas the Romanian saying, I'd rather be a disgusting thief, but being black's worse than
fuck, you know.
And you want to buy those people a coffee. Listen, Rastafarianism, that religion's some garbage, man. That religion's some garbage, man. Imagine that you're buying Romanians a coffee. You ain't supposed to buy them nothing. Romanians is living good out here, man. They stand at all the lights, raking in all the money.
Trust me.
Imagine this, they're getting more than we get a day. Imagine all they have to do is get a pound of 80 cars. That's all.
£80 a day? No, who makes £80 a day?
And guess what? Ours is taxed at the end of the month. So technically, you work. Let's say on £10 an hour, £8 a day, 8 hours. That's £80. Let's say they probably tax at least what £20 out of that. So really, you're on like £60 an hour, man. You're on £60 an hour. So those people at the lights that you're giving the pounds to makes more than you, man. They come up to you with the cup like this. Listen, you know, I gotta keep my windows up, man. Like I don't see them.
Same. Snatch it from there.
That's it. And listen, I'll be chasing them down the road. So listen, man, I ain't got no time for that.
And they come with that one leg hustle. You know, that one leg hustle. They come with crutches on one leg, like making niggas say, "Oh, it's a shame that is." I don't know. Or they come with the baby. They come with the newborn baby.
Baby cold.
Baby cold. Go get the baby a blanket, man. It's like yeah.
It's not my problem, man. Go to a warm country, man. You go move to a warm country, and if the
trust me, you got in the wrong lorry. You're stuck on the back of the wrong lorry, man. See, England loves them, man, and hates us, man. You know what I mean? Caribbeans have been suffering this country for the day we got here, man. We got here suffering, and ain't no one gave us no pound. Ain't no one felt sorry for us, man. I ain't buying no Romanian nothing.
And you know, even the Romanian kids robbed that are like 7, 8. They all robbed. The kids come in, they steal, man. Listen, man. They've got all these leaflets, and you know what's so crazy? In these stores, every minute they're on the radio, I see free. I see free means black. And when you look through whatever the books are, it's not black people stealing. Black people are the least in the book. Like, they target, like, you see what it is? We can look at black people and know, nah, he ain't gonna steal. they target black people who are dressed well, and you can tell they're above stealing. Obviously, you would more think they're doing bigger things than that. Stealing would be small time to them. And these, listen, man. One time they accused some nigga of having Gucci sliders, about 10 car keys of stealing. And the people that don't watch is the ones stealing, man.
That's right.
White men steal, man. They stole the whole earth. Don't. The thing is this: you say black people steal, whereas the white man stole the whole earth, man. He stole every land that didn't belong to him. He stole people's nationality,
That's right.
people's identity, people's culture,
Oil,
people's national dishes,
resources.
everything. He stole kebab. What else did he steal? Turkish kebab. He stole.
Turkish
He
kebab.
stole chicken tikka. What else did he steal?
Dunlop tires, Cadbury chocolate.
He stole everything, man.
Cocoa beans don't come from England, man. Fuck it out. Stole everything.
This man stole everything, man. Even animals that don't belong in England, this man's got in England in the zoo, man. This man steals everything. White people should never talk to black people about stealing anything.
That's
man.
right.
And that Rasta man should never buy white people coffee. Just take the titles off it like Romanian and Lithuanian and just say white people. Don't buy them no coffee, man.
That's what I could done with. You know what he said? He said, "This is a nice woman." Well, he said, "She's always telling me good morning." That's what the press has to do.
Don't take a lot to please a black.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we so destroyed the people. That's why come to UPK, man. The UPK is the only place where you get that Christianity off you, man. You get that spell off you, man. Because black people believe that white people love us, and not all white people are bad. And there's some good white ones. Why? Because they say good morning, man. Because they say good morning. Listen, white people ain't under that spell of Christianity like black people are. Hitler went to war with the Jewish man. Went to war with them, man. And I'm pretty sure at the time in Germany, there was some good Jewish people, but he didn't care, man. He was on a mission. I'm pretty sure there's some good Germans, but the Jewish man didn't care about that, man. He was harming my people. But black people, we pick the 1 and 2 white men and try stop a mission, try stop a whole mission. Like in the UPK, we want to be above white people and above all nations. Teach black people, self-confidence. And a black man don't want it to happen. You know what, Dongaba? Because he wants to have sex with this one white woman. This mission, this whole program got to stop because your neighbor says, "Oh, hello Tyrone, you're right." Because your neighbor's cool to you, man. Oh, it's lucky, man. We got a long way to go.
One white man gave you a job. Because one white man gave you a lift.
Remember that one? My brother goes, "You can't say all white people like that." Listen, a man goes to me, Dongaba. I was fresh out of jail, no one would touch me. And this white man here gave me a job. Oh, excuse me. So maybe all black people must be in slavery for 400 more years because one white man gave you a job, man. How selfish are you, man? One white man was nice to you, so that means imagine there's a rapist that rapes kids, man. He should go to jail. And imagine someone goes, "Don't lock him up, because he's cool to me. He's cool to me." Do you know how much drug dealers are cool to me? Don't know how much drug dealers you know that are cool to you, man. I don't know, loads of cool to me, but they ain't cool to the people they sell drugs to. They ain't cool to the people they harm, man. And when the judge locked them up, he didn't give a damn what Karafi felt. He said, "Listen, they've committed a crime, they're going to jail, man." And likewise, the white man's committed crimes, he's going to jail, whether you like him or not, man. Whether if he gave you a job or not, man. Whether if she give you the box or not, man. White people are going to jail, man. Right. It's lucky dog about, man.
Yeah, imagine because one white man was good to you.
This mission got to stop. Fuck it out, excuse me.
Listen, man. The reason that brother came out of jail went to jail is because of the white man, man. The reason that man can give you a job is because the white man oppressed you and stole your seat, man, and sat in your position, man. It's meant to be you giving people jobs. Don't let a man take your whole cake and give you back one slice and you say, "Yeah, he's gave me back one slice, so it's good." The cake belonged to you in the first place, man.
That's right.
This devil always does this. It takes everything off us and gives us back a crumb, and then we love him for that crumb he's give us, man. We need to look at the bigger picture and realize this whole earth is supposed to belong to us, man. And it's going to belong to us. And you black men that love those white people, if you don't change your life, man, you're going to die right with them, man.
That's right.
You Rastas is going to die right with them, man. I'm telling you, you better change your life. You're buying Romanian's coffee. Imagine this. All the black people in the world starving, dying of mold. Remember that Rasta man that died when he had just dog food in his house? This man could have brought him a coffee, man.
That's right.
Maybe your brother would have been alive if you brought him a coffee. Maybe your brother would have been alive if you looked at him how you look at this white woman, man. This white woman just waves to you and you get her what she wants. Explains why Rastas have so much white women. These white women probably just wave at them and
that's right.
Wherever there's a Rasta, there's a white woman nearby, man. I'm telling you.
And let me tell you, the UPK, this mission not stop, man. Listen, I met some good white people, Dongaba. I met some white people that wave and say morning. Guess what? The The white man's still the devil, man. He's still going in slavery. So I met white people that give me way on the streets. I know white people that let me off in the stores. Guess what? They're still going in slavery, man.
Right.
Still going in chains, man. This mission don't stop, man. Because a white man's good to you. That's all it takes. It's a white man to smile, man. Let me tell you something. In Birmingham, how much years ago? 15 plus years ago. Them Pakistanis were ready to kill black people, man, in the riots, man.
And they did kill it innocent black
men. And they killed black, exactly.
Yeah.
And these same Pakistanis do what? Share the same neighborhoods with who? Black people, man. These same Pakistanis send their kids to school and college of who? Of black people. We go to the shops and buy the yam and go to the hair shops, man.
What's his name again?
Elijah, remember? He cut his throat. Elijah.
The cut his throat?
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember still.
Is that the one by the park when he was coming from work? He was coming from work?
And he's a Muslim as well.
Was he?
He killed him anyway, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And guess what? They didn't say, nah, man, I went to school with black people, man. I went hope with black people. Nah, man, I know Tyron them lot. When it come to the mission, their head was like, right, mission time. Forget the black man we may know. Forget all the black men that support our business. Forget all the black men that come to our chip shops, man. Forget all the black men that buy the yam and ackee and saltfish from us, man. It's kill time. But black man, we don't know the mission, man. All it takes is hello for us. And she says good morning to us, and that's it. We're ready to buy her a coffee, man.
You know, I remember them rats. You know, them rats were rough. Like, I remember it was me and two brothers. We was walking on Lazar's Road. I've seen 50 Asians, like, kind of. Terry was young, about what, 13, 14?
Yeah, I went to school days, isn't it?
Seen about 50 Asians turn around, but obviously police was there. So just imagine what they would have tried to do. And then I remember the ones that I lived, you see the ones that I lived by. They was like, oh, we don't have a problem with you lot because we all live by each other. Listen, them ones will tell you that, but the ones that don't live by you, they was on something else, man. You think you're gonna have time to say to them, I'm a Muslim? Listen, man, you ain't gonna have that time, man. They're gonna stab you before you can say that.
And that brother that died was a Muslim, and he knew something that day that race matters, man.
That's it.
What you believe in didn't matter. Listen, what you believe in, no one knows, man. There's one thing that you wear like a uniform, and that is your race, man. You wear your race like a uniform. No one gave a damn what he believed in. No one gave a damn who he prayed to on Friday. No one gave a damn about his kufi. They saw his black skin, and they stabbed him up, man.
Listen, man, it was so mad that the two biggest gangs in the city almost joined forces. Remember?
Yeah,
almost joined forces.
I saw the news. Black men just brocking up Muslim establishments and brocking the chip shops and that shit, man. It was crazy, man. You know what I mean? But what's the guy saying?
I can't believe what I'm listening. Stop dividing us. We are one, white, black, Asian. England is a very diverse country. Marcus G, what is your nationality?
See, this is Christianity right here, man.
I don't think that's him in the picture. Marcus G, what's your nationality and whereabouts are you from in the UK? And just phone in, man. Phone in, and then you can tell us about your experience in Britain. You can just phone in and you can tell us about, you know, what you've experienced in Britain and why you think we divided, and then we'll tell you our side and you can tell us your side. The number is 079 607 46784. You can phone in and we can have a decent conversation, man. And you can tell us, you know, why you think we're dividing races, and then we'll tell you how the races have separated themselves from us already. You know, we'll tell you that. Speaking of Marcus G, speaking of dividing races, the white man divided us in slavery, man. From him, he enslaved us based on race. He didn't take his own people. He said, "Yo, there's another people. We're gonna enslave them based on race, man." And that's what they did. So they started the dividing. We didn't start anything, man. We was just happy to live and do our own thing. And they said, you know what? These ain't our people. Let's enslave them. They said, these ain't our people. Let's make them serve our God. They started the dividing.
I'm talking Marcus G said, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Fucking hell. What I'm saying is nothing. If you can't believe what I'm hearing, then how do you live day to day? You're saying to me that you can't believe what I'm hearing. You lot are dividing people. Then how do you live day to day? Because the government are dividing us when they're deporting us, man. The government deports black people. The government stops and frisks black people. They're doing worse than what I'm doing. I'm just talking. So if you can't believe what I'm hearing, then how do you live when you turn on the ITV news, man? How you not had a heart attack already? Because the government's doing way more than I'm doing. I ain't divided no one. I ain't deported nobody. I ain't put drugs in black people's neighborhood. I ain't the one that crammed black people into council estates. I ain't the one that put black people in sub-housing living, man. I'm not the one that deported black people and, you know, denied black people of NHS care. Meanwhile, the Afghans get NHS care. Meanwhile, the Romanians can come in at the back of a lorry, and the people that build the country get sent back home. I ain't the one dividing people, man. People divided long before this podcast. This podcast is 2 years old, man. Mm-hmm. The white man been dividing people, so you can't believe what you're hearing, Marcus. This is what you should do, man. You need to go 10 down the street and tell, what's his name, Rishi Sunak, that you can't believe what's going on. Because I ain't deporting no one. I'm just talking, man. The white man's done way more than what I've done. I'm just talking. He's divided us way more, man. When he deported just black people and no one else, that was division. When he put drugs in our neighborhoods and no one else's, that is what you call division, man. So I don't know how you live in Slovakia. Carry on, man.
So we from Birmingham. Listen, Marcus, just phone in, man, and let us know how you found growing up in the Midlands, if that's where you're from. But listen, England is a very divided country, man.
That's right.
England is very much divided. England is a very much racist country. England is a country which hates black people. Listen, man, white people hate black people. Asians hate black people.
That's right.
Chinese people hate black people. You should go to Chinatown and tell them give black people jobs. If England, if we're dividing things, Chinatown have divided this country. Man.
That's right.
They have their own town. That sounds like divide to me.
And they employ only their people.
Exactly, they employ only Chinese people. I'm yet to see a black man serve me and Ming Moon and Big Wok and what else have they got there?
Or even sweep the floor. Luck, yeah.
And even that, they probably won't even give him the job. So you go to Chinatown and tell them that we should all come together and they should give black people jobs. And then we'll see if you make a change. We'll see if you make this change. Michael Jackson was what's that song Michael Jackson talk about? Make a change. What's that? Someone, what's that Michael Jackson song when Michael Jackson talking about make a change? Is it Man in the Mirror?
Yes, yeah. I look at the
Marcus, listen, man. You look at that man in the mirror and you see he's a nigga, man, and nobody likes him, man.
That's
I look in the mirror every morning and I see that nobody likes me, man. So what do? I gather amongst people who are exactly like me, man.
That's right.
I gather amongst other black men who look in the mirror and see what I see, man. When a black man looks in the mirror, he sees me. When a black man looks in the mirror, I see him, man. We one in the same. Why are you isolating Chinatown alone? Because we want our black town, man. We're trying to get our black town. Listen, just phone in, Marcus. Phone in, man.
Marcus, man. If you don't phone in, we're gonna move
Come
on,
on,
man.
Marcus.
You're not serious, man. We're gonna see a troll. We're gonna move on, man.
Marcus, you're 079 607 46784. We need to hear from you.
If you want to dialogue, we can dialogue. If you want to just be in the comments, then you can stay in the comments, man. We'll leave it alone. If you want to read dialogue, Marcus said, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Are you gonna phone in, Marcus? Yes or no?
He said England is a diverse. England is a diverse country, but it's not a country unified though. That diverse means got diversity in it. Does. And guess what? England diverse got many nations, many right. And guess what? All them many nations hate black people, man. Right. All them many nations are against black people, man. Very diverse and still racist, man. Just because it's diverse don't mean it's one. Very diverse. It's so diverse that Chinese people got their own community. It's so diverse that the Jewish man in Stamford Hill in London got his own community. Very diverse. So diverse that black people are pushed into Brixton. England so diverse. Guess what? They got a memorial for all the soldiers that died in World War I and II, and they got a big memorial in central London. It's nice and beautiful for all the tourists to see. Then there's one for black people in the back of Brixton. In the back of Brixton, about 7 feet tall that no one even knows about, man. That's how diverse it is, man.
Listen, man. England is so. England. What was this word he used? Go up a minute. What was the word he used?
What? Diverse? Isolate? What?
Nah, I think he said something. I'll scroll up because he can't believe what he's hearing.
He says, I can't believe what I'm listening.
Listen, man. Marcus, England is so divided that what? There used to be signs that said no blacks, no dogs, no Irishmen.
That's right.
That's pull up that sign so you can see. You can't believe what you're hearing. We're about to let you see something with your own eyes.
The Tory one.
Yeah, you probably can just pull up anyone. Yeah, see if you can get the picture. No, yeah, you can get that one, or you can just get the sign where it says no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. That's how separate Great Britain is. This is less than 100 years ago, Marcus. If you can't find that one, just type in there, no blacks, no dogs, no Irish.
Alright, no sir.
Marcus, we're gonna show you a sign, alright? Don't cover your eyes. Don't cover your eyes and don't listen, man. We're taking that veil off your eyes today, man. We're gonna take that veil off your eyes Because you do know in England there used to be a sign that said no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. That sounds like divide to me. Till this day, black people can't get in certain clubs. That sounds like divide to me. Black people ain't allowed in certain neighborhoods. That sounds like divide to me.
Listen, Marcus, man, if you don't phone him, we have to just dismiss him, man. Because it's not like I don't think he's serious, man. You can't be saying you can't believe in this. You can't believe what you're hearing.
Marcus, what color are you? What's your nationality?
Look at that. Look at that, Marcus, man. Marcus, you seeing this?
Marcus, can you believe what you're seeing?
Marcus, this is what you need to believe. This right here is a pamphlet just 60 years ago, which the Tories, which are in power right now, put out, man. You go, if you desire a coloured to be your neighbour, vote Labour. They're saying if you want them niggers in your neighbourhood, then vote Labour. If you're already burdened with the one, vote Tory.
That's a burden. Oh,
Marcus, come on, man.
Marcus!
Come on, we ain't the issue, Marcus, man. You need to wake up, man. It's lucky, man. Talk about it. You really believe it as that, man. We got some topics, man. Come on, Marcus, man.
You got hit with the Marcus. Listen, man, Marcus, man.
Marcus, listen. Lord be with you, man. Lord be with you. If you honestly believe that England is a diverse country and it's all one, Lord be with you, man. You know, you think that England. Listen, you keep thinking England's great. The next time you get pulled over by a police. Next time you get pulled over by a policeman, what black people's how much times? 3 times likely, 3 times more likely to get pulled over by the police than white people, man. You know what I mean? Mark Duggan wasn't no white man. Mark Duggan was a black man. So was Sean Charles. So was Jermaine Baker. You know, so was Sherry Gross. If you're got your head in the clouds, Mark, you're just a Christian, man. Salak, yeah. I'm not trying to insult you, but you got some waking up to
he said the world has moved, but you're still stuck in the past. I wonder if you tell the Jewish man that when he cries about the Holocaust.
That's
man,
right.
When Kanye said what he said, you should have jumped and said, leave Kanye alone. These Jewish people are stuck in the... Imagine this. He would never say to a Jewish man he's stuck in the past.
Or
the Jewish man hate Germans till this day, man.
You would never go to central London on November 11 and tell them, all the white people, yo, take that poppy off your chest, man. Don't have no 1 minute silence at 11 o'clock. You're stuck in the past. You would never say that, man. But anyway, yo, see? Oh, you know, it's a clown. It's a clown, man. It's a clown. I can't. Oh, anyway, moving on, Dungabar. What's that black woman this week, man? That she was asked by the Queen, what's her nationality? That sister, man, with the African name. Let me see if we can get it real quick.
Really from? Where are your people from? Lady, my people. What is this? She kind of made a beeline for me. And one of the first things she... No, where are you really from? Where are your people from? Lady, my people. What is this? She kind of made a beeline for me. And one of the first things she did is take my hair in her hands, my locks, and move it to say she wants to see my name badge. Now, you haven't introduced yourself. I don't know who you are. But it is not okay to put your hand in my hair, whoever you are. So then she began to ask me, who am I? Where am I from? So I said, I'm from Sister Space. It's an organisation that supports African and Caribbean heritage women and girls. And then she said, oh, what part of Africa are you from? And I said, I don't know. They didn't leave any records. Then she says, no, but where are you from? I said, no, Sister Space are based in Hackney. No, but where are you from? Now, I'm thinking, this is feeling a bit uncomfortable, but okay, it's a question. I'm from here, I was born here. Yeah, but where are you really from? I'm really from here. She said, what's your nationality? And I said, lady, I was born here, I'm British. I was thinking that would be the end of it. No.
No. And you see, this is the problem. A lot of our people got self-hate, man. So what you got is a sister right now, yeah? You know what I mean? At a party or an event with the royals, and one of the royals is saying, yo, what's your nationality? And because she's embarrassed to say who she is, she's saying, I'm British. What do you mean? Where am I from? I'm from Hackney. What do you mean? Listen, say where you're from, man. Listen, the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of. So what the white man will do, yeah, he'll try to remind you that you're not one of him. He'll try to remind you, like, yo, where you from? Just remind you, just be subtle. And remind you that, oh, yeah, you're right, you're Jamaican, you're one of us. And that could only work on someone who ain't proud of himself. Only someone who ain't proud. I'm British. What do you mean? What? I'm from Hackney. Listen, man, you look him in the eye and say, listen, I'm from the Caribbean, man. Let him know that, listen, I know what I am. I know where I'm at. I know that I'm just at an event. I know that I'm not trying to be white. I'm here at an event. I know where I come from. That comment ain't gonna work with me. But when you don't love yourself, you say shit like this, man. And you get your feelings broke. Let me tell you something. When you love someone and they don't love you back, you get your feelings broke, man. And black people for too long have loved white people. And whenever a white man kills a black man, whenever a white man says something racist, black people running around the streets with their heart broken, man. We gotta start loving our own. Forget the white man, forget the oppressor, man. We love our own. That's why us at the UPK, we don't get our heart broken, man. We don't get our heart broken like Marcus G, man. We don't get. We know when a black man gets shot, we go, boy, the white man's a devil, man. This is why we gotta come together, man. When a white man says, where are you from? Go, you see that double bar? You see them slice or comments? The white man's a devil, man. That's why we gotta come together, man. But when you're playing stupid, I'm British. She knows, you know exactly what she means, man. This woman wants to know where you're from, whether she do it on purpose or not, whatever. You look in the eye and say, yeah, I'm Caribbean. No, I know exactly where I'm from. But shit, it's lucky. I got another bar, man.
What the woman's basically saying is reminding you that you shouldn't be in this party. She's reminding you that you shouldn't be in this what was that? Some party.
Yeah, go on.
She's reminding that you shouldn't be at this royal party, man. If she asks where she's from, she goes, yeah, Jamaica, and kept it moving. Then the woman's letting her know where are you really from, as to say she's not really British. She's saying you're not one of us, so where are you really from? Because you ain't from here. And this woman's offended. Why? Because she feels like she's British, man. She's trying to fit in. We should never be trying to fit in with these devils, man.
That's right.
Listen, man, the thing is this. When these devils try to come around us, we should be asking them, listen, you ain't from around here, man. When we see them in our neighborhood,
that's right.
We should be saying, so where are you really from? You ain't from around here, because, you know, we don't usually have your type around here. Because they do it to us, man. And the Queen and the royal family's always been racist, man. We went over it a few weeks ago. They've always been racist. You're expecting them to change, man. They ain't going to change, man. Listen, man. What you'll find is when black people ruled Europe, and then once white people took over, you'll realize that's when Britain got most of its colonies, man. Once a white woman, who's the one that got all their colonies? Was it Queen Victoria? Yeah, under Queen Victoria, the Victorian era. That's when England got all its colonies, man. Before that, when black people was ruling, you can kind of, you can see the shift in power.
The changes.
You see the change, man. You see the change from King James and Charles all the way to Queen Victoria. How from then it's just bloodshed, man. You see the shift in power. Listen, man, it ain't hard to tell. What we need to do is not fit in. Someone asks you where you're from. You say, yo, I'm from the Caribbean, man. England. You say, yeah, I'm from the Caribbean. I find England shit, man. You should say, yeah, I'm from the Caribbean. It's better than England. England shit, man. You tell them, man. Don't act like you want to be here. Every day, we let them know that we don't want to be here. So much that people be in our comments saying, well, go back to Africa. Listen, we're not from Africa, man.
That's right.
In the comments, like, go back to, you see all the comments, go back to Africa then. We ain't from Africa, man. We ain't going back to Africa, man. Everywhere we want to go, we can't go. Why? Because you're there. Imagine this, if you wanted to go back to Jamaica, we can't. There's East Indians, white people, and Chinese people there.
That's right.
Wanted to go back to the land of Israel, there's Jewish people there. You leave our lands and we'll swap with you. We'll leave your land if you leave ours. And then what you'll find is England don't really belong to white people, man.
That's right.
What you'll find is the sons of Japhet would return to this land. The sons of Japhet would return to France. The sons of Japhet would return to Australia. Go ahead.
Like you said, you know what I mean? Nothing belongs to the white man.
Right.
The white man's a thief, man. The Bible calls him a fugitive and a vagabond, man. A vagabond's a man that got no land of his own. Nothing. Listen, white people swear blind. Oh, piss off out my country. This great country. Listen, nothing. Everything about British culture ain't even British, man. You brought out earlier, white people love a kebab, and kebab don't come from England, man. Right. Kebab's Turkish, man. White people love talk about, yeah, because I love a cup of tea, man. Tea don't come from England, man. Tea is grown in India. They love chicken tikka masala and curry, man. That comes from India right there, man.
Right.
They love talk about Dunlop tires, British Dunlop tires. Let me tell you, the rubber tree don't come from England, man. Cadbury's chocolate, don't know what Cadbury's, Cabby is a white man from Birmingham. He's taken something from what? Central America and put his name on it, man. Put his name on it. How's it called Cadbury chocolate when chocolate don't come from England? Especially don't come from Birmingham, man. Right. What happens the devil the Bible speaks of? He steals people's culture, man. And turns around and makes like everybody wants to be British. Oh, why can't everyone piss off back to their country? How about you give everyone back their identity back, man? Right. Get everyone their culture back, man. Why do people love coffee? Coffee don't come from England neither, man. What else is England known for?
I don't even know what what's originally from England.
They got a song goes Vindaloo, Vindaloo, tune. Vindaloo's curry, man. Curry don't come from no England. Let's fuck it along about, man.
Listen, man. If we was to leave England and we was to be like, you know what, okay, then we're taking our influence and everything we brought to this country, England would be nothing, man. England would be nothing but a dump. England is only run the way it's run. Why? Because we brought everything here, man. We gave them style. We gave them culture, man. We set the trends in England. And who do they come to for trends in England? Us, man.
That's right.
Listen, the thing is this. Back in the days, nobody was wearing trainers. Who made trainers a thing? Us.
Trainers was for PE only.
Yeah? Who made tracksuits a thing in England for every day? Us.
That's
Listen,
right.
man. We set the trends in England and we don't get the credit for it. And what you do is, the thing is this. All the clothes that they sell, we the ones that, like Gucci and all of these things, man, we the ones that make it good. We the ones that make it good. Have you noticed, you know what? See if you can pull me up of some white man modeling clothes. Let's just pull up a video of these white men modeling clothes. Even if you find out, type in white model JD and just see what comes up. They can't model tracksuits, man.
Let me see. Pick one. Nah, man, kind of tiff still, you know, kind of stiff your dongle bar.
Yeah, this is one. Look at him. Listen, look. Is it on the screen share?
Nah, me right now. 2 6. Yeah, there you go.
So now look at this. He can't listen, man. White people can't wear clothes. Look at that.
Clothes are wearing him. Clothes are wearing him.
Look at that. Listen, these people is modeling the clothes, and black people ain't gonna buy them, man. Now pull up a black man in a tracksuit or something. Type in black man modeling tracksuit or whatever, and you buy the clothes. Why? Because black people. And you know how you know white people can't buy the clothes? Because no one buys them. So what do they do? They give the clothes to black rappers. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
They give it to rappers for free. What do rappers do? Wear it in their music video, and you be like, "Yo, them jeans look hard with the boots." Those jeans look hard with the jacket. And then what do? You go and buy them. Listen, man. Black people know how to dress, man.
Just pick one down the wall. Where shall I start, man?
Listen, you can't even pick the little kid in the tracksuit. You can't even pick the little kid in the tracksuit. He's doing it justice, man. These devils don't do it no justice.
Let me see what. Where do we start, man? It's too much. It's too much. Let's pick one car, yo. What's the JD thing?
You can just pick any. Listen, man. When black people model clothes, what happens? Everybody wants to buy it, man. When a white man models clothes, what happens? Nobody wants to buy it. Nobody wants to buy it, man.
This is a bad example.
Nah, it's
It's
rocking it good. Whereas how the white man was wearing it is just not wearing it right. They don't wear nothing right, man. I'm telling you, with us, we rock everything right, man. And everybody wants to be us, and they use us on their ads to get sales, man. They use us for everything to get sales. And now, you know what? No word of a lie. I went in Foot Locker the other day. Yeah. And you see in Foot Locker, they got like Yeezys, and the Yeezy logo's off there, and it just says Adidas, and they look so dead. Without that Yeezy on there, it just ruins it.
Without that Kanye little special blessing. It's just dead out, man.
That's it. Without that Kanye blessing, man, it's not Yeezys, man.
Boy.
It's similar to them. Them death row chains that listen. You know if you got a death row chain, you see if your death row chain don't come from Suge Knight, it's not a death row chain.
It's not official.
See if your death row chain don't come from Suge Knight, it's not a death row chain, man.
It's not official.
I've seen Snoop Dogg giving it to white boys because he likes their music. Have you seen him?
Nah, I heard about it. It owns it now, innit?
Yeah. But really, we know that's not really death row. We know if your chain don't come from Suge Knight, it's not a death row chain, man.
Oh, Dangaba saw something the other day, man. It was embarrassing.
What do you see?
You know, everyone's punching bag thing now, yeah. So I saw Bando K. If anyone don't know, Bando K is what Mark Duggan's son. So Bando K must have banged it. You get me? Not a problem. So this is the deal. It was awful, but. 784.
Yeah.
So Bando K must have got 784. You get me? Must have banged it and got 784. Now this is where shit gets techie. This is where it gets rough. Car. Piers Morgan banged it as well. Look at this.
Jesus, P.S. Morgan, Hard Hitters UK. Let's go.
Bye.
Well done.
That's fucked up. That's fucked. Listen, man.
What did P.S. Morgan get?
They got more than him.
Yeah.
Oh, this
was on the same day?
Nah, different day. They're just comparing the two what's it called? The two numbers. That's fucked up, man. Oh, listen, by the kid, you can't have P.S. Morgan having a higher score than you, man. What's that saying about you, man? It's a lucky, man.
It says P.S. Morgan probably punch him up. It says P.S. Morgan probably punch him up. That's what he says.
You can't have that, man. Come on, man. Listen, man. You're talking that tough talking in raps, man. You can't have P.S. Morgan giving out harder bangs than you, man. That's yeah, man. You can't have that, man. It's lucky, yeah. Let me play a quick video I saw earlier. Boom. Where's it gone?
In your head, because witchcraft real, and everybody will complain and have good intention, and everybody will talk in your head mean you're well, because if them can control your head, they will control your life. When you wake up in the morning, grab your olive oil, anoint yourself, anoint your head. David said, "Thou anointest my head with oil." It is a reason. It's to ward off the enemy and to defeat the plans of Satan, so that you will always be triumphant and persevere. God bless you.
Okay, now see this here. This is something that we learn to shake off at the UPK, man. This is something that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians got to learn to shake off. Listen, all this, what's called superstition, it is garbage, man.
Right.
It is nonsense. The man said, "Don't let no one mess with your hair because they can use witchcraft against you." Listen, all that shit is garbage. It don't work, man. Black people will become too superstitious thanks to the Christian church, man. You want to know why we wear the shield around our neck? You want to know why? Because it's just jewelry and it looks good. That's it, man. You want to know why we burn frankincense and myrrh in our school? You want to know why? Because it just smells good, man. You know what? You want to know why we anoint our head with oil? Why? Because it's oil, something to grease your face with, man. That's all it is. In the Bible, we are not superstitious, man. Now, give me that scripture, man, about no enchantment against Jacob, man. All that there is garbage, black man. It don't work, man. All that opium, man. This man, he said, in the morning, anoint your face and rub this and rub that. Black man, what you supposed every morning? What you supposed to do is not eat pork, man. In the morning, what you supposed to do is not eat crab, shrimp, and lobster. That's what God requires from you, man. All that there is garbage. All that there is what them stupid Muslims believe in, man. Muslims believe that what Dangaba, you must step in the temple, what we left foot first.
Is it right?
You want what you left with your right foot? All that is superstition, man. It's garbage. It don't work, man. God don't care about superstition. God don't care about you walking under a ladder, man. God cares about what you eat. God cares about what you put in your mouth. God cares about what God you serve, man. You don't worry about someone touching your hair. They can't do nothing with you, man. You know what? I'm not saying that you must let anyone trouble your hair, man. But black men, tell you something. There's nothing. The Bible goes. There's no witchcraft that can harm you, man. Get that from Dangaba. Let me know when you're there, man. I think it's Numbers.
Yeah, that Numbers.
Read that, please, Baba Kishar.
Book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Yeah, that. The Bible goes, there's no enchantment against Jacob, man. Enchantment's what? It's a spell, man. It's a spell. It's witchcraft. And it's a shame our people believe in it, man. My grandma don't about forget about it, man. My grandma believes in it. Or my grandma believes in sleeping with your clothes inside out, man. So ghosts can't harm you. She believes in putting what's it called? A tape measure over your door, man.
For what?
I don't know. Take
What's
measurement.
it to do?
I don't know.
Take measurement.
She believes in not sitting on the stairs. Don't knock the door. When God don't give a damn about that, man. All that is superstition. God cares about what you eat, man. God cares about how you dress. God cares about how you treat your husband, how you treat your wife, man. That's what God cares about, man. God cares about you being a sexual deviant, man. And men having sex with men. God cares about Marcus G, man. Marcus G being in love with white women, man. And being a coon, man. Those are the things that God cares about. God don't care about no superstition, man. Black man, there's no enchantment against you, man. There's no spell against you. There's no witchcraft there's no spell or no oil that can kill you, man. The only thing that can kill you is you. When you eat pork, you kill yourself, man. When you take drugs, black man, you kill yourself, man. That's the only thing that's against you, man. Fuck it, read that again, Bible.
Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
And the Bible goes, there's no enchantment against Jacob. This man here is an idiot, man. He needs to come to UPK. And black people, we're too concerned about spookism and ghosts and spookiness. Meanwhile, black man, what we should be scared of is the police killing our sons, man. What we should be scared of is the COVID-19, man. How is it we ain't scared of other things actually killing us, but we're scared of other things that ain't killed us, man? You show me one black man that's died by some dopey, man. You show me one black man that's died because he forgot to turn his clothes inside out, man. The real thing that we should be scared about is the police. The real thing we should be scared about is Preeti Patel and the Home Secretary Office deporting black people, man. What we should be scared of is AIDS, man, and the LGBT community. That's what we should be petrified of, man. But no longer we're scared of oil and rubbing our head and we're make sure that, the spirits of darkness don't come nowhere near us, man. Till I can, man.
And let me tell you a true story. Once upon a time in the Caribbean, there was a brother and they wanted to go to war with white people to get out of slavery. And then this man, he was meant to be like some obeah master, some witchcraft master, and he put spells on himself and the people, and he said, we invincible, we can't die. He said, we're invincible, we can't die. So everyone went to go battle the white man, believing they couldn't die. And what did they do? They just killed the leader. Everyone seen him die and ran the other way for their life, man. And they put this man's head on a spike for all of the Caribbean to see. I can't remember his name, but it's a true story. And they put his head on a spike for all those people to see. These that came to the battle thinking it was invincible. The white man showed them there wasn't invisible. The moral of the story is, obeah doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is, someone will tell you they put witchcraft on you, and then it plays on your mind. And then you will nearly get run over, and what do you say? Oh, it must be the witchcraft. You trip over. Oh, it must be the witchcraft. Something bad happens in your life. Well, I did walk through that sign. I did walk on them 3 drain pipes. Well, I've had bad luck for 4 years because I did break a mirror about 7 years. Listen, man, if you're scared of those things, bring them. You know what we need to do one day? One day we need to do, you see all the superstitious shit, we need to walk through all them signs.
Walk under every ladder.
Break every mirror we can find just to show you that this superstitious stuff is bullshit, man. And it's not real life. One is you're afraid of everything, man. What you should be afraid of is God, man.
That's right.
The one thing you should be afraid of, you're not, but you're afraid of walking through a sign. Imagine people walk around the sign. Just walk through the sign, man.
Let me get scripture for like let's break it down. So like, is it Acts 17:22? Then Paul stood up in the midst of Mars and said, "Ye men of Athens, I perceive that in all things you are too superstitious."
In what?
In all things.
Listen, man, in all things, man, you find something superstitious in everything, man. Or throw salt over your left shoulder. All you have to do after you sweep up the salt, man. You throw the salt over your shoulder and then it's you who has to sweep it up. Why do you throw salt over their left shoulder? What's that one about?
I think it happens again. If you break a mirror, you throw some bullshit, man.
I don't think I can't remember. Someone in the comments must know you throw salt over your left shoulder. Though you don't put an umbrella in the house.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
one,
one.
yeah.
Because witches will come. Listen,
I forget Jamaicans. Jamaicans, forget about it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, my spirit just don't like him.
That's it.
Just don't like him.
All
Who gives a hell who you like, man? You're saying that's it. That's what you call emotions. Think about if you woke up in the morning and you feel one way, and later on in the day you feel another way. You can't base your relationship off somebody because you don't like them. Women forget about it. Yo, somebody like her, just don't like you. My spirit don't. All that is superstition, man. So it's like a lot of it's like, let me rephrase. A lot of it's just jealousy. That's what a lot of it really is. I don't like you, Oh, I wonder what that is. Is it because she's better than you? I don't like you, Oh, I wonder what that is. Is it because she go gym and you don't?
Right.
My spirit don't take you, I wonder why that is, man. Maybe because she's nice and you ain't, man. Talking about my spirit stuff. I don't know what it is. Just don't like it. Just don't like it. Listen, you can't go to court and tell the judge, just don't like him. That's not a good enough excuse, man. You need to have grounds not to like somebody, man. And black people say, yeah, my spirit's telling me, man, they're a bad person. Listen, man, all that is garbage, man. All that's ridiculous. I knew something wrong with that guy, and my spirit just told me, man. Listen, all that is garbage, man. All that is garbage. And yeah, man, just, I broke a mirror, so I got 7 years of bad luck. Let me tell you something, black man. Listen, we've had bad luck since we come out of the womb, man. Right. Ever since you be eating pork, you be having bad luck, man. Ain't no mirror. You got bad luck with them cancers, man. You got bad luck with that diabetes and heart disease, man. Why? Because you eating pork. Ain't no mirror gave you heart disease, man. Ain't no breaking up no mirror. Breaking up a mirror ain't the reason why you got heart disease. Breaking up a mirror ain't the reason why your blood pressure's through the roof, man. Breaking up a mirror ain't the reason why your cousin got shot, man. It's breaking up God. You did break something. We broke something that gave us bad luck, man. It's breaking God's laws, man. Right. It's breaking no mirrors, man. It's lucky down about, man.
Listen, man, all of this, don't cross people on the stairs. You heard that one? Don't cross on the stairs. Don't step over someone because they won't grow. Listen, man, if a nigga's short, man.
That's right.
Whether you step over him 1,000 times, there's the next one. You don't measure someone because you only measure someone when they're dead. Have you heard it? You heard that one as well?
No, not heard about tape measure and put it over your door because the dead don't like being weighed. That's some shit I can't remember, man.
Listen, man, don't put umbrella in the house because witches will come. Listen, man, the witch comes when you phone that number for weed, man. That's right. When the witch comes. Be realistic. You invite the witch when you phone him around to bring some weed, man, and some drugs. That's what a witch is. You're thinking a witch is someone that flies on a broom. Nah, man. This witch is someone that pulls up in the car and says, I'm giving you a 3.5. That's a witch, man. Don't believe all of this garbage that a witch is someone that flies on a broom and all of that nonsense. That's lies, man.
So, one second. Yeah.
All of that shit is garbage, man. Don't fall for it. We ain't a superstitious people. What we do is we serve the Lord, man. That's what we do. We don't care about breaking mirrors. We don't care about walking on signs and all of those things. Listen, man. Fear the Lord. That's maybe right. if the same way we're scared to break a mirror, if we were scared to break God's laws, maybe we would make something of our life, man. Maybe we would have a good life. If we were scared to break God's laws, the way we're scared to put our umbrella up in the house, that's what we'll do, man.
And that's true. It's true. How is it here? We're not scared of drugs, guns, or crack, or AIDS, or anything. We live with it like it's nothing. Mm-hmm. But break a mirror, oh my God, that's just too much, man. We just scared of drugs, killing, whores here. Know the dangers of rape. Yet they're still linking, man, on the road at nighttime, man. Brothers know the risk of going to jail, yet they still sell drugs, man. But break that mirror, oh God, nah, man, we can't do that, man. Listen, man, we're scared of superstition more than God, man. We're scared of breaking the mirror more than God, man. Listen, that shit got stopped, man. Damn. I don't know, but you must have seen this the other day, but it's a lot, yeah. This made me laugh my head off. The man saw a female policeman.
A female policeman?
No, a female police. They called it.
He, you, yeah. I'm a female police officer, and I find that offensive. Do you? I do, yeah.
What are you going to do?
What do you mean, what am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
I find that really offensive.
You're touching me. I find that offensive. I find that offensive. I find that offensive. So what if I said, she? Is that better for you?
Well, yeah, because I am a female.
What could you not be transsexual?
No, I'm not transsexual.
You can't be in a position to feel harassed.
Listen, mate. Listen.
Listen what? What, is this a threat?
No, it's not a threat.
What is it?
You say he to me one more time and I will arrest you for public 4A. Public order.
Why, on what ground?
Because I'm a female, not a male.
So you're a female?
Yes, I am.
Did I know that?
So?
Huh?
Can you not tell?
Are you a snowflake?
Pardon?
Are you a snowflake?
Listen, mate.
Listen, Dr. Bar, please help me out. I'm confused. Listen, nature's telling you that women want to be women. Mm-hmm. She's saying she's offended to be called a man. So all these women talking about what I identify as a man, when real women are offended to be called a man. Right. They're offended by it, man. So what man wants to be a woman? What woman wants to be a man? You know, she's telling you that listen, I'm happy at what I was born, and the fact that you call me anything other than what I was born, I'm offended, man. Even though she looked like one, so like, yeah.
She did look like one.
She did look like one.
Probably
I'm confused. But I thought you could identify as anything. If you say anything about transsexuals, she's the first one to lock you up. But when you say, oh, I thought it was a man, she said, oh, okay, cool, minor. She's offended. I don't know what this world's crazy, man. I don't understand, man. It's like it's crazy.
And white men get so much leeway. Imagine if as a black man, he would have been locked up straight away, man.
Tasered.
Yeah.
Tasered, killed like Mark Doggins.
She actually, you know, gave him chance after chance. And if you thought it was a man, you can't arrest a man for thinking it's a man. It's a man, you don't know. He's going to ask them, well, are you a transsexual, man? You don't know. He's asking. He's asking, man. He don't know. But it did look like a man to me, though.
Oh, no, I think it's a woman still.
It's
a crowning woman still, you can tell.
Probably the hat then, I don't know.
Well, she wasn't having it, man.
She's like a female police officer.
Oh, you see how the rebels girlfriend that?
No,
raise the stakes, you know. Raise the stakes. We say shop for my plate. What's it?
What did she do?
It's a bought in my yard or some shit like that.
Grow with you, so I could have bought you a watch or I could have bought you a chain, but instead I wanted to buy you an asset, something that you could benefit and make money from while you sleep.
About to propose.
I wanted to buy your assets, something where you could vacation at and make money from. A villa in the Dominican Republic.
Raw. This woman bought him a villa, you know, bought him a villa in the Dominican Republic, man. So listen, you see, let me tell you something about rappers, man. Rappers are just entertainers. They make good music and that's it, man. Don't be following no rappers, man. Listen, these rappers tell you to go get yourself a whore, man. Meanwhile, this man got him a woman that buys him villas, man. They tell you go find yourself a girl and do her nails and treat her like a queen and just be an idiot, man. Meanwhile, he finds himself a woman that looks after him, man. There ain't nothing wrong with a woman looking after a man. There ain't nothing wrong with a woman buying a man a villa. The Bible goes, what? A virtuous woman. I'm not saying she's virtuous, man. You so lucky, yeah. You know, she dressed like a whore, man. When the Bible goes, a virtuous woman looks after her, man. But she makes things with her hands and buys things with her own money, man. Some black man rappers are not the voice of the black community, man. Rappers are just rappers. Have to do they rap for entertainment. It amazes me how everyone's asking Kanye West, so what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What the fuck does Kanye West know, man? It's lucky Kanye West is the man that goes in the studio, puts some mic lips and raps, man. What does he know about black problem? What does Kanye West know about politics, man? And policies and what black people should do, man? He's a man, all you gotta do to Kanye West is run a beat, man. And let him press CDs and MP3s and sell records. What does he know about what black people need and what black people should be doing? Every minute asking these celebrities, so Jaro, what do you think? You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle, what do you think? What do these men know, man? These men ain't been just in politics school. These men don't know anything, man. So don't be following these rappers, man. They tell you to do one thing, meanwhile they do something else, man. Yeah. Rather tell you go get a girl at twerks that can't do nothing for you and gets himself a woman that buys him a villa, man. In the Dominican Republic, man, a woman that makes him money. You know, when you got a villa in the Dominican Republic, anyone that goes to the Dominican Republic, Slovakia, can rent your villa, man. And you get paid for it, man. Get a good money for it. Meanwhile, you listen to Rowdy and got yourself a whore, man. But he ain't got a whore himself. It's lucky number one, man.
Yeah, he's got a woman that actually buys him stuff, whereas most of these rappers rap about they don't let women buy them stuff, this and that. You see how she brought him the house or whatever she brought him. Usually, women always be like, "Oh, little baby buys his woman a bag. You know what? You to buy me one." Listen, man. Now we want our women to buy us a house now.
Trust me.
Now it's men's turn to say we want women to buy what's a villa in Dominican Republic.
If Rowdy can get one, fucking hell, come on. I want a villa, man.
Exactly. We want one so we can. What did you say? So we can make money off it.
Make money.
So we can make money off it and rent it out. You get us a villa in the Dominican Republic. But as soon have you noticed? Everybody was saying, "Oh, the one I want this kind of love. I want that kind of love." Everyone was like, "They want this Little Dirk and India relationship." And leave that the fact that what Little Dirk's got a load of women, man. But when we want when we say, okay, we'll give you that little dirt relationship, they don't want
that part. They
don't want that
one part. They don't want.
Other one is the part on the internet when they make songs about it, but none of the other stuff that comes with it. Listen, man, you don't know how these celebrities live behind closed doors, man. You only know what they show you. You only know the front that they put on. You think Beyonce and Jay-Z's got a perfect relationship? Listen, man. Solange, no one would have known that she was kicking the shit out of him in that lift if they didn't leak it on TMZ, man. We would have thought Jay-Z's never been assaulted. Jay-Z stood there like he's been assaulted so many times.
Like, again.
It didn't even hurt him no more. It didn't hurt him no more. Like, you know, you've been assaulted so many times, it don't hurt no more. That's what Jay-Z was.
We have to manhandle your sister though.
1,000,000%. Listen,
you have to.
I'm opening that lift while it's mid-air and I'm pushing the bitch. It's like ain't no woman gonna be kicking me. Imagine this. If my real sister's kicking me and she ain't telling her sister to stop it, I'm gonna make her stop it. I'm making her stop it. Ain't no woman putting her hands on me. Listen, we ain't no soft Christians, man.
Now, for the first thing you do, you look to your rib.
I say, yo,
sister, and she's standing there like, okay, cool. That means, hold on, that means you're scared of your sister more than me. I'm looking at you like, do something. You're like, nah, my sister, I can't fuck with her. You know how she gets. Now you're scared of her more than me. I bet if you ain't saying, what, stop, man. Then that means you're scared of her like a wood, but listen, you understand your sister, but yo, when you see your sister get twisted up, listen, you're gonna wish you stopped it, man. That's what I'm saying. So like,
and I guarantee if you did twist her up, guess what would happen? Beyonce would have jumped in the way, leave my little sister alone. People saying they handled it well because he got beat up. That's handling it well, man. I'm gonna handle nothing well then. Listen, if that's handling things well, I'm handling everything wrong. Forget that. Imagine that. You get kicked up by your woman.
That's a good man. No, in this society, that's a good man. A good man is a man that's paid the bills, shuts up, when he gets his girl's nails done, even when he's broke, spends the last penny, and looks after her children too, even though they 8 years. That's a good man, you know, a man that goes, yeah, the kids ain't mine, but yeah, I raise them anyway. I'll look after them. No, it's okay. Let dad live freely. I'll take care of it. That's a good man. You know, a man that gets beaten up in the elevator and does nothing. That's a good man, apparently. But it's lucky, man. I can't be a good man according to this world. I
can't be a good man.
You know, woman beating me up, man. Fuck that. Let me see. We got one more before we wrap up, man. Any more? Should we do one more or call it a day?
Which one is it?
Listen to this woman chatting shit, man. It's lucky on the ball.
Ain't that every woman, man? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Hardly stopped, but it's Bengali men that are stopped at 1 in 4, same rate as African men. But people hold up.
More crime.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's because hold up. It's
fuck off. See, that's what I don't like. This is I hate heathen. You see, heathen, yeah. They oppress people. They oppress black people, slack, yeah, and treat black people bad. And then we can't even pull the oppressed card. They say, well, you ain't the only ones oppressed. We can't even pull that. Like, imagine we're in the bottom. We've been treated badly, and then we can't even say we've been treated badly because no, the Irish were slaves too. Other people's been enslaved too. We can't even say that. They always put it one like camp last week. The white were talking about well, Irish people slaves too. Listen, there's been loads of slaveries in the earth, man. There's been loads of Chinese was slaves to the Japanese, loads, man. But black people have been enslaved the worst, man. So they were trying to tell me, well, the Irish were slaves too, and what's that got to do with me? The Irish know they come from Ireland, man. The Irish got surnames like Murphy and Connolly and, you know, McKellar and whatever the case may be. They know where they come from. Black man, we don't know our surname. We ain't got no land of our own. We ain't got no flag. We ain't got no army. You know what I mean? Other nations are oppressed, but no one's oppressed like black people, man. It's like a dog, but let me get scripture real quick, man. Right for a second.
Listen, man. I would have said to her, listen, if you care about the Irish that much, you go find yourself a corner and go and speak about it, man. I said, you go speak about Irish people being enslaved if you care about them that much, man. And what that woman done there, she's basically saying black people's problems don't really matter because right. Bengali men get stuck to. Listen, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Bengali. When last did you see a Bengali? I did not extinct. I did not extinct. When last did you see a Bengali?
I can't remember. I swear.
I thought there was about extinct by now. I ain't seen a Bengali in that long. Are they still in the UK? Is she on about in Bangladesh? Obviously, they're going to be stopped loads of times in Bangladesh because there's no niggas in Bangladesh. There's only Bengalis in Bangladesh. So obviously, they're the only ones that can get stopped in Bangladesh. But what this woman's saying makes no sense. At the end of the day, she's stupid.
So give me Daniel's 9 and 12. And listen, the Bible says that we've suffered the most, man. You go on the I.S.U.P.K, United Kingdom, Daniel 9 and 12. Go on the I.S.U.P.K, United Kingdom on TikTok, man. The one woman saying how, well, the Irish were slaves too. Like this woman saying here, Bengali men get stuck too. Shut up, man. What they're trying to say is, you black men are crying. You're crying about all this. But guess what? We suffer too. You're crying about being stuck. But guess what? We get stuck too. No one goes through what we go through, man. No one. Let me show you another video. Two black men were talking to the Board of Education about we should start teaching slavery. And the man goes, yeah, we teach slavery, but not just black slavery, though. We teach all slavery, implying that you black men act like you're the only slaves. There have been many slaves. There has been. Bad things happen to all nations. Right about now, you got Russia fighting Ukraine, man. But no one has been through what black people have been through, man. And that's in the Bible. Let me put a video real quick.
And even teaching about slavery, but a module on slavery wouldn't just be the transatlantic slave trade. Model on slavery would be 5 to 10 million slaves propping up the Roman Empire. It would be a quarter of the population of Athens in ancient Greece. It would run through to the Ottoman Empire. It would continue, and it would also include the fact that actually cultural evil has existed in every national group. You know,
what, you seen that?
There's
See the one with the devil the Bible speaks of?
Until they had either killed.
This white man said, I got no problem teaching about slavery. We'll teach in schools, but it ain't gonna be this transatlantic slave trade. There's been many slaves. There's been Roman slavery. There's been the Ottoman test, saying basically implying, well, white people have been slaves too. The Irish have been slaves too. Bengali men get stuck too. That's that bullshit, man. They're saying basically you're not crying about suffering, but we all suffer, man. Get over it. Ain't no big deal. But no one's been through what we've been through, man. Bengali men get stuck to search. They may do, but guess what? Bengali men got a big house owned by their granddad, man. We got shops everywhere, man. They own news agents and off licenses, man. What do we own? We get stuck to frisked and searched by the police, and we got nothing. We get stuck to searched and frisked by the police, and we get deported, man. The Irish were slaves too. Okay, what to do, man? Guess what? The Irish got a country. Black people ain't got no country, man. The Irish got a language of their own. Black people ain't got a language of their own, man. The Irish come from Ireland, got their own flag, man. They got Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, man. They got Conor McGregor, Conor McGregor, man. All that there. What Irish people do? That the leprechaun and the rainbow and the pot of gold, man. They got a heritage. What the black people have, we ain't got none. That's why black men are Christian. Black men are Rastas. Black men are East Black men are Muslim. Why? Because we ain't got no culture, man. Many nations have been slave, but no one's been slave like black people, man. Read that for Baba Kushar.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 12. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us.
There you go. The Lord confirmed his word. The Lord said if we disobeyed him, he'll put us in slavery. And the Lord confirmed that word. It happened, man. We live in slavery right now, man. Read.
By bringing upon us a great evil.
And the Lord brought upon us a great evil, man. Black on black crime, police brutality, getting deported, being in slavery. All that is a great evil the Lord called upon us. Why? Because we disobeyed him, man. Keep it in.
For under the whole heaven.
And under the whole heaven. What's heaven, man? The sky? Under the whole sky, which means the earth. When you look up, you are under the heaven. On this whole globe, this whole earth. We done?
Have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
There you go, man. Under this whole heaven, no one has suffered like black people, man. Nothing has been done like what's happened unto black people, man. Talking about the Irish, man. Show me where the Irish were skinned alive, man. Show me where the Irish were tarred and feathered, man. Show me where the Irish, show me the history where the Irish had one horse tied to one leg and another horse tied to the other, man. Show me where the Irish babies were used as alligator bait, man. Show me where Irish babies was forced to pick cotton along with grown-ups, man. Show me where Irish babies cut cane. Show me where the Irish was. Come on, man, don't go. Show me the Irish man that speaks many different languages. Show me the Irish man that speaks French because of slavery, and Portuguese and Dutch, man, and English because of slavery, man. You won't find many. Right. But black people, that's our life. That's our life. You're a black man in Haiti, you speak French because of slavery, man. You're a black man from Guadalupe, you speak French because of slavery. You're a black man from Dominica, you speak French because of slavery, man. You're a black man in Puerto Rico, you speak Spanish because of slavery. You're a black man in Jamaica, you speak English because of slavery, man. You're a black man in the Netherlands, you speak Dutch because of slavery. You can't say the same for the Irish, man. Right. I don't see the Irish scattered everywhere. I don't see the Irish in every ghetto, man. I don't see Irish and Irish crime. I don't see Irish people aborting their babies as they rape black people are, man. It's lucky done. What if I say for wrap up?
Come to the feast day, man. December 17th, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW.
Motorcycle. All right, with that, we're gonna close that, man. So why for everyone for logging in, and we'll be here again next week, 9 to 11, man. Shalom.
Chemistry cards. Yeah. Are the matrix? Sham Jeezy. Haratia. When me say I.S.U.P.K, UK. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this pan the ends. Every man a try be the next pan the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but I no Pakistan. A the place where you juvenile a the big man. Graver you do time, brother, pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone of the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. Me say, but is a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they are London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. I same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead body them. Once upon a time round ya so did nice, full of vibes. Man a play football, shoes aside. If I no football, you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Who for crime? A certain black coffee get scrutinized.